Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain. Never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that can clean it up. Okay, today's topic is it's easy to run into people who will tell you you won't be able to do something. You can always be around pessimism and negativity. It is freedom that we all acknowledge, that we all allows us to pursue whatever our dreams and ambitions are. That is what I mean about people where we carry the power within. It's all about self-will. It's real easy for people to beat us down and be negative, be pessimistic, to smash us of all of our dreams. I remember years ago when I was in rehab and they had me draw pictures of where I am in my head, and I drew pictures of me on the podium and my double doors for my home, and they all thought that was too grandiose. They wanted to medicate me. They thought that was just way off the charts, and in my life that has already all happened. I speak to big groups. I wrote a book. I do workshops. I got my big, beautiful Victorian home in the middle of Highland Park with all the rich people. I made all those dreams come true. See, this is what they do. They want to keep you in your place. Bosses do it, partners do it, society does it, the government does it. If we buy it, if you want to buy it, if you want to be a little peasant, and if you want to be a proletariat, then knock yourself out. So today, anybody that beats down your, and I don't care how off the wall your dream is, but be realistic. Be realistic about your dreams, because you can't just quit your job and do your dream. You have to set it up like I was talking about Jocko Willink. What you do today, have it be a long-term goal, but you do a little bit each day towards your dream. And then someday your dream job can be your dream job, but do it responsibly. So today, whatever it is that you're dreaming, do that an hour a day. Work that towards your dreams. And watch how fulfilled you will be. Anybody that's negative, anybody that laughs at you, anybody that puts you down, you do not want them in your life. Just remove yourself. Just like I said, that's silence. Just walk away. Let them sit in their own skin. Let them feel what they just did with you. And carry on. And remember, balance. Not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You teach yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom. If you have an attitude today, be attitude. Being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We have all work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Louise L. Hay. Addiction, you're running from yourself, not knowing how to love yourself. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my conscience, my very being, and radiates from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of my love makes me feel good. It's an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take lovingly care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with vibration of love, so all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that what I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and past experiences. I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I'm a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. So it is. Trust the process. No more questioning. Louise L. Hay. Okay, I'm going to read a beautiful part from Jocko Willink, Discipline Equals Freedom. I told you I'm reading from different books, so what I know to be truth is stamped with somebody else. He dedicated this book to Mark Lee, Mike Manser, Ryan Job, and how we can all be Navy SEALs and warriors in our own life. They died for our freedom. And today the message is defeat bad scenarios. Defeat bad scenarios. Wow. We are all going to lose at some point. No one wins every time. You will be defeated. I learned a perspective on defeat from an old Army field manual published in 1943 called Psychology for the Fighting Man. The book says, real defeats other than death, the psychological in the end. That's right. Unless you are dead, the defeat is only psychological. It's only in your head. You can go on and you must go on. Defeat only really counts if you are dead. Never give up. While running advanced SEAL tactical training, I often put SEAL platoons into overwhelming, catastrophic training scenarios with complete and utter mayhem. There would be explosions going off, enemy role players assaulting with paintball guns, people screaming, fires burning, helicopters flying overhead, and multiple downed men, meaning some members of the SEAL platoon would be told they were dead or wounded and would have to act as such. It would be chaos. Sometimes some people would get overwhelmed and freeze. Sometimes. Many people would get overwhelmed and freeze. Sometimes. But just about everyone would get overwhelmed and freeze. And then sometimes one man would go on the attack. He would grab a few other guys, go into a full berserker mode, and begin to assault the enemy. While not always successful, the alternative was to sit still, do nothing, and die. And more often than not, this aggressive action would have a positive effect. It would disrupt the enemy's plan. It would inspire other members of the platoon to get aggressive. It could even shift the momentum of the battle, and the platoon could get the upper hand and win. At a minimum, it would change the situation in a positive way, opening up opportunities and provide an opportunity to shift the scenario from certain defeat to possible victory. How does this apply to life? Life, like combat, can be overwhelming. If that happens, sometimes you have to go on the attack. Fix your sights on the problem and assault it. Charge. You may not be successful, but it is easy better than sitting there waiting to die. And you just might turn things around and win. Wow, wow, wow. I love this. This is powerful. And yeah, sometimes we have to go in and attack with our partners, with our children, with our grandchildren, with our bosses, with our friends. We have to say, enough of this abuse, enough of you putting me down, enough. This is where I stand. I just did it recently. This is my future. This is my life. This is my retirement. This is what I want. You lived your life. And you do have to say it in a tone where they really hear it and you're not fucking around. You mean business. And this is where I am. I've gone full circle. I have gone above and beyond my calling with my life. Very proud of what I did with my life, even with my mistakes, because I was willing to clean them up. I was willing to get better. I was willing to do something about it. So today, if you have to make a stand and speak up, but you need to stay true to yourself, you need to not back down. And this is where your power comes in. And make your point with your boss. Make your point with your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your children, your grandchildren. Let them know you're not fooling around. I'm working with a guy right now. He had to tell his daughter she's shut off. She's 30 years old. She's been killing him since she was 13. He said, there's no more money. It's over. Grow up. He had to be willing to let her go. And even she threats suicide. That's what they all do. It's all manipulation. And you know what? It's not your fault if they commit suicide. I remember my ex saying, if you leave me, I'm going to kill myself. And I said, gee, could I live with myself? Yeah, because I'm not the one that's killing him. That's him killing it. This is what they do. They play games to manipulate you, control you, feel sorry for you, so you keep feeding their bullshit. Nobody's responsible. We're only responsible for ourselves and our actions. None of us carry that kind of power. If they're going to take their life out, they're going to take their life out, and you can't stop it. So stop playing God. Let them look in the mirror. We all have to lie in our own blood. We all have to suffer before we change. I just said that to somebody I was sponsoring. Nobody gets well when they feel good. They only get well when they're lying in their blood and there's nothing left but to go up. So today, I want you to take a stand. I want you to be true to yourself and work on that one thing that somebody's trying to destroy you and you want to accomplish, and break through that wall and make your stand and move forward. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I have power and I have control, where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. And I'm going to have a great day today. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops. You want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody that you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have an unimaginable day today. And thank you for listening.